Hi friends, it's me, Tyler, with Wandering Divine. I've been quite busy this past month, and I just wanted to touch base to check in. Hope everyone's doing well. I have had something on my heart, I would say, for the past week or so, and I just felt compelled to share. I've been thinking about how life has been changing a lot in the past year for a lot of us, for most of us, and there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. People are getting shaken in their faith, getting introduced to their insecurities in new ways, and so I just wanted to take a second and talk about how to believe in yourself. So for me, I trust that I am not walking in this life alone. That I am blessed to walk with my ancestors, my guides, those holy beings that I happen to believe in, and I think that is something that really helps me. And that's important to know that you're not alone, and that's great. I think something else that's very important is to believe in yourself. There's an elder that I pray with, and every time I am in ceremony with her, that I'm in prayer with her, she usually will share some of the wisdom that she's learned with her elders, and I'm really grateful for that. For the people who have gone through, their lives, who have gone through different experiences and have grown spiritually. And I'm thankful that I'm able to connect with people who have been there in different places on their paths. One thing that she shared with me one day when we were talking about divination, I was telling her, or maybe we were just talking about readings and divination, and I'm going to paraphrase, but basically she says, when you're doing that, you're connecting to your inner divinity. And that sounded really cool for me. My inner divinity. So, what does that mean? I had to think about that for a while. And what I came up with is our inner divinity is our divine spark that's within ourselves. It is a piece of the universe, a piece of God, a piece of something divine that is there within us. And so it's cool to know that, even different religions, they talk about having the light of God in you, having Christ within you, recognizing your Buddha nature, all these different things that I'm not saying are the same thing. I respect that belief systems are different. And what I want to say is they might be talking about similar concepts. The concept that was shared with me is that I have inner divinity, and that you and everybody, we all have a little bit of inner divinity. So I've got my turn signal on. I don't know how this is going to sound. I want to wait for a second. So yeah, I became curious about that, about inner divinity, And I talked with other elders, I talked with other people who I've prayed with, who I've worked together with spiritually, and we've discussed similar things to this concept of inner divinity, the higher self, our God spark, whatever, different people will call it. What seems to be the most important thing is that we connect with it, that we recognize our inner divinity. And for me, I feel that has been a huge part of the process of learning to trust myself, to believe in myself, to have the confidence to live life. And I wanted to share about this because I thought maybe someone will watch this video and it will assist them as they go about their life too. So, what I think is that each day or on some regular basis, it's important to recognize and to go inward, to develop introspection within ourselves, whether that's through meditation, prayer, yoga, if you go to church, the different activities that you would do in church, through connecting in nature, but all of this focused on recognizing and connecting to the divine essence, that inner divinity that's within us. Taking time to calm your mind, to breathe and let the thoughts come and go, and try and see behind the thoughts, see between the thoughts, what's back there, what's behind all of that. That may be a way to connect to inner divinity, to connect with your heart, to listen with your heart may be a way to connect to your inner divinity, to participate in spiritual experiences, different ceremonies, etc. These all might be really good ways to connect to your inner divinity. I think that's basically what I wanted to talk about, that when we connect to that spark within ourselves, we're connecting to a portion of the divine. We're connecting to our internal guidance system and, to something bigger than ourselves, even though it's something small within ourselves. And I think that when we do that, we can trust ourselves a little bit more. So I'm gonna see how this goes. I've never done this before, but I thought it might be fun. I'm gonna go ahead and park my car now. So yeah, I think when we are connecting to our inner divinity, we're able to have a perspective that we are bigger than our body. We are more than our life of how many years and how many decisions we've made. That we can be open to living in a new way, and to trusting that what we're doing is okay. And there are several facets to this. Taking care of yourself, taking good care of yourself, paying attention to your mind, to your mental health, to your mental strength, to your ability to use your mind clearly, to be able to observe, to understand, connecting to that, connecting with your emotional being, feeling things. What is it that you have a hard time feeling? Connect with that. Maybe you're somebody who's very stoic, and that's okay. Still, touch base with your own stoicism and see what you feel. And practice empathy, practice compassion. And do it in a way that you feel is healthy and that assists you in growing emotionally. And, taking care of your physical health is another aspect that I think is very important when it comes to cultivating a relationship with our inner divinity. Exercise, nourishing yourself well, visiting, healing practitioners such as a doctor, acupuncturist, healer, whatever it is that you believe in. And I respect that, Take care of your body. Exercise your body. Feel that this body is an opportunity for something greater than this body to exist and express itself in this world. Isn't that true? So you can honor your divinity by taking care of your body. And then I also think the spiritual aspect, prayer, meditation, whatever type of religious or spiritual practices that help you to exercise your connection to spirituality, that will also honor your inner divinity. And when we do those things, taking care of our mind, our emotions, our spirituality, our body, I've heard people teaching from different traditions that those four are necessary to take care of so that you can have balance in your life and you can connect to your divinity. So I just wanted to take a moment and say that through connecting to that divinity, I think a lot of people will feel confident in themselves. A lot of people will bring, heaven to earth, or at least allow that divinity to express itself on earth, If we were saying the Lord's Prayer, there's the phrases, "Thy kingdom come, thy will be done." Or maybe I got that backwards, "Thy will be done, thy kingdom come." And it's saying, allowing that divinity to express itself, and so that the world will be affected in the way that you came here to affect the world, to bring whatever goodness or whatever footprint you came here to put on the world. So I hope that this is helpful. I've never done a video like this before, but I thought it'd be fun. Hope everyone has a beautiful day, and hopefully we'll talk soon. Bye. Bye.